Welcome back to How to Screen a Man's Online Dating Profile Before the First Date. I'm Kim Quick, your host, and I'm so happy to be here. And this is training number 2. In this training, we are going to focus on reading the online dating profile and also looking at the pictures to see if they're in alignment with the 5 qualities that you came up with in training number 1. If you have not listened to training number 1 and done the exercise, I highly recommend going back and doing that first before you listen to this video. It's so crucial for you to know the qualities that you're looking for in a man. Because if you're not, it's just kind of like you're throwing mud against the wall, right? So with that, now you have your 5 qualities in front of you. I always, put them on a sticky note and have that on your computer so that you see them as you're, reading the online dating profiles, and make sure you're remembering what you're looking for to keep the focus, right? This is what saves us time. Now, one thing I would like to say is that we cannot, weed everything out, right? What we're doing here is setting ourselves up for success to be so much closer to what you're looking for. So, and actually in training 3 and 4, I'm going to teach you how to actually message men and have phone calls, conversations, so you're continuing to weed out the process. You're going to love it. But first, we got to start with reading the profile and looking at the pictures. Next is that you must have a great profile written that's really, it's enticing, it's bringing out the true essence of you, the personality of you, your characteristics, your qualities, and also in that profile, you can list what you're looking for in a man. That will also be a vetting or a weeding out process, because men will read those profiles and hopefully they will, and they will be able to determine, like, oh yeah, wow, I could really would love to go out with this woman, or I could really actually see being in a relationship with this woman. Or he's going to say, well, no, I don't think she's for me. So that will help you right there. Number 2 is looking at the pictures. That's another area that's very important. Now, when you're looking at the pictures, you're not looking at how good looking he is, or do I have chemistry? That's one of the biggest mistakes I see that women make. Because I actually go online with my clients, with them, and we look at men together, and before they've learned some of these techniques I'm teaching, it's like, oh, I don't think that man, I'm not attracted to him. It's really hard to know if you have chemistry or attraction with somebody through a picture. Now, I'm not saying that you do need to be attracted to somebody, but you do, what you're looking for in the picture are actually the 5 qualities that you came up with. For example, does the man, does he dress professional? Does he look like he's a family man? Does he look like he's adventurous? What are some activities like to do? And you can also, too, sometimes see a little bit of personality in a man. Does he look like he's kind? Does he look like he's playful? There's so many different things, characteristics that you can be looking for, and not to just look at the primary photo, because a lot of times we're just looking at primary photo and we'll look one time like, I don't like him. Look at all the photos first before you weed them out, number 1. And of course, you should be reading what he says. So actually, I'm going to go online here with you, share a screen. We're on Match.com. Isn't this exciting? And we're going to look, here's this guy. And he, first of all, one thing I want to tell you that's very important, he says he's seeking a woman 44 to 53 you always want to make sure you're in that range with your age. You might be able to go 1 or 2 years, but I would say most of the time when men say they are looking for that age range, that you only contact men that you are within that age range, because most likely he won't respond back. So I'm just going to highlight some things here so that we could look at. Oh, let's go back to his picture. So he looks like, you know, to me it's hard to tell. Outdoors, so he likes the outdoors. He's got a picture of the outdoors, and he looks like a kind man to me, right? Kind of, right? We don't know for sure, but he looks like he's got that face. Now, I'm going to point out some words that he says in his profile that could give us some clues. Are they based upon the 5 qualities that you're looking for? He says, like anybody else out there, I'm trying to find a connection, but perhaps I'm different in that I want more than fun and games. So that could tell us that he does want a, you know, committed relationship. He does say, don't date women older than me. We should be similarly attractive. So I'm not really sure what that means. That's a little iffy, but looks are important to him, right? So we will say that, right? He does say I'm a pretty ordinary guy, but here he does tell us his values: kindness, humility, honesty, intellectual honesty, self-improvement, integrity, strong work ethic, and helping anyone who needs it, friend or stranger. So that tells us a lot about the man. Those words, are they in alignment with the 5 qualities that you're looking for? We're starting to, you know, ding, 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 right? So I'm not going to read everything. He does talk about physical fitness. He appreciates women who are kind, pleasant, not overly moody, but are witty and easy to laugh. So if you're a moody type of woman, you probably wouldn't be a fit. He's looking for playful side. He talks about dependable, responsible, hardworking. All these things you do want to take into account, not to overlook them. Like we might say, oh, well, I'll still contact him. I might not have everything he's saying, but I'll give it a try. I wouldn't bother, because then you're wasting your time. Now, he has a graduate degree, so you do want to read all these things: athletic and toned, social drinker. He's a Christian. Now let's look at his photos again. The more of his photos. He got a selfie here. There's his kids. He's definitely family oriented. 2 daughters. Cute picture. It seems like he could be playful. Again, he dresses nice. Looks like he's wearing a golf. Again, professional man. Looks like he likes football. Again, his kids. He likes the outdoors, fishing. So it does, see how we can tell a lot. And yes, it's taken time to look at these photos, but they're telling us a lot. Then we're going to look down more. Okay, it's how much he makes. He's self-employed. He went to university. He exercises. So he's probably going to look for someone who likes to exercise too. Then you can look at some of his interests and his sports to see if you have any of them in common. His bucket list, this tells a lot, right? He's adventurous. His personal goals: fall in love. He wants to learn how to salsa dance. These are really great qualities if you're looking for them. He does say favorite, so you do want to look at what is his local hot spots, what are his favorite things, what did he read. He likes John Sanford. Notes from my daughters from Father's Day. Oh my goodness, this is a man, you know, he's a kind, caring man, right? So then we're going to look down and see what's he looking for. That's very important. Slender, athletic, toned, and curvy. Continue on. So really take the time. Like I said, it does take time to do this back end work, but it will pay off tenfold and when you start to date some quality men. It'll be worth it. So sending out a bunch of emails real quick, quantity isn't the best thing. Quality is more important. And so again, he's looking for Christian / other. So that's important to him too. Let's move on to look at some other profiles to see. Now this search was based upon more of an older level, older age group. Let's look at this guy, 53. He's looking for someone between 40 and 54. Now, he didn't write much, so that does it can tell something, not always. And he didn't really write structured sentences, but it's something to note, right? If a guy makes one mistake in his spelling or some, certain things, I would let it go. But say he's looking for someone to share and enjoy my life with in my universe. And he says, looking for is respected for who she is, compassionate, merged with herself, confident. So he is looking for an authentic woman. He's kind of got, I don't know, he doesn't have the best picture. And so we look at all these areas. He does not have any more pictures. So he does make 100 to 150. So if you're looking for a financially stable man, he is in executive management. The thing is, he says he likes nightclubs. So if you would have to like a man probably who likes to drink, right? So there's nothing wrong here, but is this in alignment to, to what you're looking for, okay? So next, we're going to go on to a next. Here's, again, we look at what age he's seeking. He says he's funny and kind, big on acceptance and gratitude. Are those your words that in the five top qualities you're looking for in a man? He's, so look at these words. He likes to ski. He's outdoors. He likes romance. So we're looking, when you scan these profiles, look for words that are within alignment to the qualities that you are looking for. He says definitely not looking to hook up. So he wants a relationship. Again, we look at his pictures. Likes the outdoors. Dresses professionally. He likes music. Looks like he likes camping. So we're looking at everything as a whole. Looks like he's a doctor or some type of medical professional. Really good signs. Now, let me see. I'll do a search based upon someone a little bit younger, because we have different age groups that are in this training series, in this program. So I'll do 35 to 45. Let's see what we come up with. You see here too, this is a great search feature on Match to really pinpoint to what you're looking for. Okay. See what we came up with. And I'll just pick this first one. This is great, isn't it? So again, he's looking for 27 to 42. You would have to fit into that range, even though he's 45. So this is what he wants. He talks a lot about fun. He's quick-witted and sarcastic. So you would have to be okay with that. He likes music. He likes to hunt and fish. He's a passionate and affectionate person. Are these your words? He likes to snuggle. He's definitely, he says he's laid back and easy to talk to. Let's look at his pictures real quick. Professional. Looks like he likes cars. So that t-shirt possibly could tell us. I'm not sure, that might be. And then looking down, you could still continue to look. You know, he talks about his daughters, his favorite things. One is college, one is at home. What does he read? See, he enjoys a bit of heavy metal. So I picked that up on the t-shirt that he was wearing. See how what that could tell us? So, you know, if you're a heavy metal fan, you'd be like, yay, this is great. Beer fest, he likes beer. You know, if you're not really into drinking, this man wouldn't be for you. If you are, it is. Now, I think you get the gist. So we're looking at all the pictures. Let's just do one more because this is fun, right? Here's a man. Now, I have my shit together, and hopefully you do too. What do I want? All you got to do is ask. I will say I got a pretty cool life. So this, if it depends upon who you are, right? If you are more laid back type of gal, and you know you're on that same wavelength, then this man would be for you. But if you're not, you know, if you're more, you know, more of a sophisticated woman, and you're looking for someone that's more, you know, sophisticated himself, then this man, of course, we could see would not be for you. Let's just look at his pictures. Looks like they're his daughter. And ladies, don't ever do this. Don't have photos and cross out your other pictures. Don't even bother putting these types of pictures. So this is kind of funny. But men, they don't know, right? Well, they don't know, right? So, but I'm just telling you, don't you do that, okay? He does make good money. So it all depends. He wants to fall in love. He wants to take a hot air balloon. So he's a Lutheran. He goes once or twice a month to church. So he's a good man, but he's just more of a casual type of man, right? And, you know, so this may be for you or not. So what I'm saying is to be open and reading everything about that, reading everything about, or also looking at all the pictures. Now, I'm going to stop the share. I think you got a gist for that. And what I'd like to talk about is Bumble, because that's a little bit more, there's a little bit more less said in Bumble, right? And so what we're going to do there, I actually have a picture that I took of a gentleman that I picked up on Bumble. I'm going to share that screen with you. This guy, he's a real estate entrepreneur, and he loves going to church, so if that's important to you, staying fit, hanging with friends and family, those things are important to him. And he is looking for a woman who loves God and desires a rock-solid relationship. So even though we don't know a lot, we got some key areas. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to tell you how to message these men. That's going to tell you a lot more, and will actually be more of the screening process before the first date. So that was our training on how to screen the men's profile and take a look at their picture, and based upon your top 5 qualities. So stay tuned for tomorrow, where we're actually going to go over how to message these men to even screen out the process even more, because we're really, there's certain questions that you can ask, certain things that you say that are going to make the world of difference in screening these men out, and stop wasting your time, right? And be with men, be dating men that are what you're looking for. And ultimately, right, we want to be with a man to have forever love. That's what we're talking about. So goodbye for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.